there doesn't appear to be any solution in sight for affordability challenges. What we're seeing from government and different entities is just giving people more money to buy homes. Okay, that helps those people, but does that really fix the underlying affordability problem, which is a supply problem either? Maybe a little bit, but nothing substantial. So there's that. Inventory challenges around the country. There's been a lot of stories about all these flood of homes coming on the market, but it's very selective. That's one of the other terms that was very common this year was geographic market shifts. I heard that in the national conversation about housing econ because talking about what's happening in Austin or in Florida, a select few areas is very different than Albuquerque.
Right.
And people unfortunately conflate those things sometimes. And
Conflate.
you
Wow.
have to
Big
be
word.
careful. Well, what I find is some of what we call the housing doomers. These are the people that do YouTube videos and different TikToks and all this stuff talking about housing crash is just around the corner. And here's my evidence because they pick out Austin,
Right.
one
Right.
city,
Right.
right? One city out of hundreds and hundreds, right? So it's just silly. So anyway, yeah, the the inventory has built in some markets, but in our market, like I said, we're still 25% below 2019. So we're still in a short supply. Remember doing our show in 2019 and talking about how, wow, there's not very many homes on the market.
Right.
This is the lowest
And
we've
now we're
seen in a
still
long.
less than that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Yep.
words of the year, Tracy. I'm going to quiz you.
Oh my gosh.
Lock-in effect.
Lock-in effect means that we've got a lot of homeowners right now that have low interest rates that they feel locked into. So they're going to hold on to that house and that interest rate, right? And those houses aren't going to come on the market, so to speak.
Yeah, so that's one term and it's been now around for a year and a half or so since mortgage rates went up. But lock-in effect is still a thing, and it's become very common in the housing econ world. Another term that isn't new and we've talked about for years, but it's pretty new to Albuquerque, which is build to rent or BTR.
So build to rent is actual like houses or townhomes being built not for sale, like a whole community of them being built for rent. So we know of several neighborhoods here that are whole neighborhoods being built with not apartments, but townhomes or single family homes or a mix thereof for rent,
Yeah, and
not for sale.
that's much more common. And last I checked, there's 600 to 800 units in the pipeline in the Albuquerque area.